Hey, what's up, guys? Timmy here. It is 1:50 a.m. I guess Monday morning, and I am looking for the platinum reset. So here I'm checking my tag. Looks like I'm gonna jump up to gold here on my tag. I've been gold for probably the last 2 months, and then I fell down to silver. I just wasn't paying enough attention and not paying enough playing on tag. Um, and then for the clan vs clan, I put in a one-man defense for my whole tag, and it dropped me all the way down to 1 rating. So I climbed, or yeah, 1, 0, or 1. I climbed all the way from 0 all the way up here. This big number, if you guys are interested in tag, is what the sorry is what the top player in this bracket has. So it's not like there's a lot of people here sitting at 6,000, 5,000, 4,000, probably not even 3,000. There's just one guy who has a super strong team, probably Taurus Merchka team, and he's just winning all of his defenses and he's clawing through battles like no problem. But most people aren't this high. That's why I'm in green and I'm at 15. It's not really the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is just going to show you how I'm prepping my account and kind of, I guess, prepping my night around trying to finish platinum. I am in Eastern Standard Time, so platinum resets for me at 4 a.m. I'm a bartender. I usually gotta work at 12, 12:30 at night, so I only have to stay up for like maybe 3 hours. But there is a lot of thought that goes into it. You have to have a couple of teams built, ready to go for attack, and you need to know when to hold and not attack, let your defense get hit, so that you can try to, if you don't have a super strong team, that's how you have to do it. You have to kind of sneak into platinum right at the end of reset. If you have a really strong defensive team, you have Nekret and Stiffy and Yorgid, you could just set a really strong defense. You probably get held into plat, as long as you're also doing some attack battles. All right, so it looks like my tag is safe. So tag resets a few hours, as you can see, before Classic. So sometimes I overlook it, I forget about it, and I've gotten lucky where I haven't gotten pummeled in tag to get dropped. The only time that happened was last week, and I wasn't paying attention. I have a pretty strong defense. Not that it's strong, but it's intimidating. It has a low power. For gold, people are running around 1,000,000 power. But I do have a double Arbiter and double Yumiko. So double Arbiter, double Yumiko. And then Tormund, Lydia, Pythion, Constantine, he's really not very strong. But he has a high power, so I think it just kind of deters people from attacking my team. Uh, the Arbiter teams can throw down for sure. They can. The middle team's not very good. All right, let's go check out my classic. So I climbed into plat maybe about an hour ago. I climbed like 5 wins up into plat. And since then, I've only been hit once. I've only been hit one time. And the reason that the Classic Arena points, the reason that I'm dropping is not that I'm actually losing any of my own points, is that the cap is going up. So as more people are climbing into Gold 5 and then are climbing higher into Gold 5 right now, trying to get into Platinum, the points will go up. So I've really only been hit one time since I climbed into plat, and just with other people joining the tier, I'm getting pushed out. So when it gets closer to 4 a.m. reset, which right now for me it's now 1:55 a.m., so I have about 2 hours to go to reset. There are a lot of people trying to climb in that last hour, in that last 30 minutes. So you're fighting against the amount of people trying to climb into the arena tier, and you're fighting against people that are hitting your defense. And I have the same defense that I'm going to use as my attack. And the only reason that I'm doing this is because I've never finished plat. And I'm trying to get some, as my English friends would say, some cheeky wins from people who might not be expecting what my Arbiter team has to offer here. So I think the ideal strategy is to have a Nekret, Ursurga, Pythian, style 1 DPS, 3 really stout arena meta protectors, and that's kind of the way to do it. So I don't have that. I do have a Surga, and I do have Pythian. A Nekret would change my account. So I'm going Arbiter. My Arbiter is 381 speed. I don't have a good blessing. She will outspeed, I think, 70% of people, even in lower plat. People who aren't expecting it, and they don't see the blessing. So I do think that 381 speed is solid, especially if I don't climb into the high end of plat. If I'm in the low end of plat all the time. The people who would outspeed me would be probably similar, like 380 speed arbiters who have a better blessing. I don't think my speed is much of an issue. So the Yumiko lockout and the 6-star skull crown, I do a ton of damage. I usually go first. I do a ton of damage, so I might just get some cheeky wins. And I'll probably get beat a lot more than if I was showing Nekret, Ursurga, Pythian, Duchess, Siphi, 7-man teams of meta champs. I wouldn't get hit as much showing those teams, so I'm going to get hit more with a lower power and with the Arbiter. People probably hit me with some Tormund compositions and other things, but I think I'm going to get a lot of sneaky wins to kind of counteract how often I'm getting beat, rather than have like a crappy LA protect team that just gets beat a lot. So I think I'm going to get some sneaky wins out of this defense. That's why I'm keeping it like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of chilling. I want to flip through these pages when I get my resets, and I want to look for a team that has a lot of wins. A lot of wins here. I'm seeing like 4 wins. I always target people who are not level 100. I guess that's profiling, but 80% of the time, it's easy win. The Hefrak Harima combo does scare me, but if they're only level 89, they haven't farmed that much gear, unless they're buying it. So I think I could take the top 3 teams, probably take the top 4 teams. And that would put me into plat, probably 2 wins above plat. Which I don't think is enough. It's not going to be enough to wait, because by the time 2 hours goes by and resets here, the required arena points is going to be like 4250, right? By the time reset hits. So just by slamming these 4 arena teams here, I'm going to have to refresh a couple pages and hope for some easy wins on the top to get those arena points to try to get into platinum for the reset. So I guess I'll just attack these guys. Let's see what's up with my team. Taras is super strong. Hegemon's gonna go first. It's all about the gear, guys. I'm telling you. Forget the champs. Forget the champions. It's all about the gear. I mean, the shoot they're not level 60, so that was very easy. Very easy. I just auto this stuff. I just so many arenas, like all you guys who play the game. We do so many arenas. Um, sometimes I'll target the champion that they're fighting. I'll manually target them, but I'm not really trying to do this stuff manual. Not even for plat reset, I have to say. All right, so now I'm into plat. I can probably get a couple more wins here. But I'm just expecting, I mean, honestly, planning on just getting bumped back out of plat. All right, the Heffy's gonna get me. But the Skull Crown, I knew the Skull Crown was gonna live. Yeah, she killed him. All right, no, that's it. We're into plat. All right, so I still have 2 more hours. So I'm constantly gonna be checking my arena rankings, like probably every 10 minutes. It's late, so I'm gonna have ESPN going so I can catch all the American football highlights from today and maybe listen to some music and just kind of check it in. I've had some pretty good luck against some Merchant teams lately, but it looks like they're killing my Arbiter right there, and that is it. I am out. All right. Actually, I just kind of clicked on her. I didn't see that it was like Marichka her but whatever. You gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. It's pretty fast. You can see that their Arbiter beat me. I have a 381 speed Arbiter. Oh, they're using the Gaius for the blessing. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. So they could be a 355 Arbiter probably and beat me, so it's a good move. And then we see the Tarichka. There it is. All right, so they killed the Arbiter. Yep. All right, we're still not getting. We haven't got hit on our defense, but we've lost a couple attacks, and the arena points are growing. So we are dropping. Definitely dropping. All right, so this kind of thing right here, I'm gonna look for another team because I think they're level 90, and I should be able to beat them somehow. So maybe a Python-based team. Thinking maybe something like this, like this. But Skullcrown is stronger than Constantine, so let's see. Candy is a beast in Arena. Such a beast. Strongest A1 in the game. Massive A2. Veils himself. And this one's tanky. Not super tanky, but I mean, I guess they had they might have decreased attack on my Skullcrown. Kind of my hope now is that Torment can kill these guys because Skullcrown's going to keep getting put down. I guess Lydia's Pass will be back up soon. Every time. No, that's it. Oh, yeah, Candy just nuking. My Skullcrown couldn't save alive, so yep. That's why the Candy having his own veil is huge. So now I'm gonna try to get myself into like maybe 4 more wins and get a couple refreshes to try to get a team full of like uh, opponents I think that I can beat. Maybe accounts that aren't level 100. Yeah, accounts in the 90s. That's usually a good target for me. Sometimes I get beat by them, but generally I just think I farmed more gear than these accounts that aren't level 100. Alright, come on. Let's go. Let's go. He's gonna wipe me. Skull Crown, baby. It was the best nuker in the game. It's Taras. It's not Skull Crown. It is Taras. Oof, the decrease attack is brutal. Especially against a neck rat. It's brutal. Alright, yeah, we like that. Look at this. Look at this. These pages are kind of, they seem pretty easy, which makes me think I'm too low. Alright, so I just got hit again. Yep, from a guy who's finished plat before. That's what this icon is. And what did he hit me with? He hit me with a speed team. So he's faster than me. Thank you, Cyberlord, for the donation. We appreciate that. Very tanky Arbiter. Seems pretty savage. But not savage enough. We can get into these guys here. Like, what is this? wild. This team is fun. At Cardiel, baby. Okay, we're right outside of Plat. Right there. I don't want to go in again. This is also not the page I want to open up to. Guess about an hour and a half. 3:45 is when I'm going to start really trying to hit. Look at this. This is terrible. All people who finish Plat. The bottom 5 have all finished Plat. So I have like one kill here in this whole page. It's not worth it. So what here I have 1 kill. Definitely not a kill here. This Venus Cubus duo is it's Marichka Taras level. It is so good. And you know, I could probably kill this team. We could maybe kill these 3 teams. But 3 is not enough. I might be able to take these for all 4 of these down. Yeah, so when you get to the lower end of the page, obviously it's a higher score. People who are like deep into Plat. And these are, I think this person is, yeah, these people aren't even in Plat. As of here, nobody's in Plat. So this is all no Plat. And then these top 3 are in Plat. Okay. Or yeah, these top 4, the bottom 4 are in Plat. Yeah, so from here on out, you know, for the next hour and a half, I'm going to kind of pay attention to my resets, see if I can get a good page. Pay attention to my battle log, see if I'm getting B and what kind of team's beating me, who's beating me. If it's people who have finished Plat already, you know, they're the ones I'm trying to get to. So I'm not super concerned about it because they are strong. If a bunch of level 95s start beating me, I'll be a little concerned. And maybe I'll try to flip something on my defense. But right now, I'm holding firm to go with the same attack, same defense. Yeah. And I'm just going to keep chilling, keep refreshing, and try to not get into Plat. Try to wait until 3:45 a.m., 15 minutes before the reset, and try to be right here where I'm at now, a couple battles out, and have a good page where I can maybe blast out 5 quick wins in 15 minutes before reset, which will get me enough buffer into Plat where, I can hold and I can finish 200th or whatever the cap is. So, all right, guys. Thanks to Laria Jazz Lounge members for watching this video. It's your leader, Timmy. Have a great week. You're probably going to see this on Monday. And, yeah, Teleria Jazz Lounge.